Yo, what is up, people? You know the deal, you know the drill, you know who it is. And today I'm talking about Dragon Ball FighterZ once again. And this one is kind of different. It's not really so much of me talking about the DLC pack, which is what the very first FighterZ video was about that I put on my channel. But this one is more about the people I would like to see in this game, the characters I would like to see. Now, I'm gonna try not to name any Dragon Ball Z characters because I'm gonna assume that all those guys are automatically going to be in the game, you know. Vegito, I mean, or like Super Vegito, all of the androids, well, not all of them, just, you know, some of the androids. Pretty much, man, this list is me naming people from parts of the franchise that aren't canon, if you guys want to say. I don't really go by that, but the characters that I'm naming on this list are characters that aren't part of the original TV shows. They're like movies and, you know, just different stuff like that. Now, Super is canon, and before I get into any of the other ones, I am gonna name the ones that I want from Super. And of course, you know, Khalifa, however you want to say her name, Kale, Kabe, or Kaba, however you want to say his name, you know, Jiren, Ultra Goku, who else? Beerus, Champa. You know, let's get some of the gods in there just to give it a little twist. And I'm gonna move on from that. Now that in terms of the gods, I think there should be a separate DLC pack for those guys because it's a lot of them, and it'll take. The game comes out in January, which is what, about 2 months away. What is it, October 29th or something like that? So November, December, January 26th, toward the end of January. So maybe they don't have enough time to come up with all of that extra stuff, but throughout the course of time, you know what I'm saying, give us some really fun DLCs. And I wanted to say something else. What is it with these video games, or these fighting games, I'll say, giving us like only 3 characters per DLC pack? Like, I don't really get that. Now, Xenoverse kind of twisted. They kind of mixed it up a little bit with the one that's coming now. It's 4. I mean, that's not a huge step up, but they could do something in terms of the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by numbers, just the number of characters. There could be, like I said, a god pack, which will include, well, Beerus and Champa should already be in. Just the other gods from the different universes. You know, the beauty Egyptian god, the clown god. You know, all of these guys should be able to make an appearance. And I guess you can't really be disappointed if they don't add them because we haven't seen these guys fight. You know what I'm saying? We saw Beerus fight. I guess you can't really say that because we didn't see Whis fight either, and they put him in Xenoverse. But this is a completely different game, so I won't compare this to Xenoverse. The only thing I'll compare is the character, the roster, and that's it. I won't compare the gameplay or the mechanics or anything like that to Xenoverse. So the reason I'm making this is because this is different from Xenoverse. They're not giving us a character creation mechanic or system, so you don't have to worry about saying, well, nobody's going to play with their original characters anyway because we got the created characters. More people play with the created characters. False, because this one is more based around just the core characters. So we're going to need more characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't just be like how Xenoverse has their roster and then, like, after a while they stop. I think there's going to be one more DLC pack for Xenoverse and then that's it, which it shouldn't really go on too further, especially considering FighterZ is coming out. And I'm sure more people are going to be playing FighterZ than Xenoverse when FighterZ does drop. But yeah, I don't want it to be like, well, we have to stop. No. You don't have to stop. There are so many characters in the Dragon Ball universe that could be added to this game. Now, I'm going to name off a few. The first one I would like to see them put in there, and he's a movie character, but I'm a big fan of Broly. I loved Broly ever since Dragon Ball Tenkaichi, you know, or Tenkaichi 3. And before that, when I first saw the movie, I just liked him because he was a mindless brute, and I hate the way they defeated him. It was so generic and anticlimactic. Like, a punch to the belly just kills this guy. Like, no. That shouldn't have happened that way. But that is a character I do want to see. I want to see all the androids. I know we've got 16, 17, and then what is the other guy? Is he the android 19, the green guy? Or I don't know. What android is he? The green dude. 16, yeah. Android 16 is the green guys, 16, 17, and 18. We have those guys. I mean, like, it's a bunch of androids that are in the universe. They're all not confirmed because I guess Dr. Giro, there were flaws and he just scrapped them or whatever. But, you know, Android 13, Android 21, 15, 14, you know, Android 8, Android 9. You know, there are a lot of androids that can be added, and I would like to see them take Android 17 away from Android 18 and make him his own standalone character. I don't like that dual thing. Like, you pick 18, you get to fight with 17 too. It's not that serious. I don't think. Now they have a bond, of course, because they feel like they're brother and sister. I don't really go that far because they're only robots, but they most definitely do have a bond. But they fight differently. They don't fight the same. So he should have his own standalone character slot. He shouldn't be the same. There should just only be certain moves. If you pick them on the same team, that's when you get to do like dual moves, like combos that they both do together, or moves or something like that. A super, I seen a super, I can't really remember what it's called, but they kind of, one of them is upside down and the other one, they just blast them from both sides, and you know what I'm saying, like that. That's actually really cool. I like that, you know. And then you've got Nappa, he brings out the Cyberman. You've got Tien, he brings out Chaozu. These are characters that shouldn't be standalone characters in the game. Chaozu should not be a standalone character. The Cyberman should not be standalone characters. You know, if you got Cell, you can do a button and he throws out a Cell Jr. and he drops a Key Blast or something like that. That'd be really dope. I haven't seen anything like that yet because I've seen a lot of people play with Cell during the course of these pre-release gameplay videos and stuff. So hopefully they'll throw some type of system or mechanic in there to where Cell can actually utilize a Cell Jr. and that'd be really cool. So the androids, I do think each android that has been introduced to us should be in the game because like I said, it's not based on a created character like Xenoverse is, so we need a lot more characters. And I think that's where Tenkaichi 3 really won us over because they just dropped a huge amount of characters on us, and I still love that game to this day. I'm gonna try to find it so I can play it for you guys a little bit. I'm not gonna be playing. I don't think it's got an online mode, so you're gonna have to worry about that. Maybe it does. I don't know. That was all the way back on. Was that? I don't know. Anyways, androids. So moving on. Janemba, of course, he's a movie character. I would just absolutely love to see what they can do with Janemba in terms of visuals in this game with that sword, and he's got these dimension moves and how he just teleports with those cubes, and you know the what is it, dimension sword beam or something like that. He's got beams that come out of his mouth. That Janemba visually can be a treat. I'm talking about like a huge treat, and I hopefully they put him in. And Super Gogeta, considering they're movie characters, they're not technically canon. I really do think they are, but I haven't heard anybody mention Broly in any of the TV shows after they defeated him. So maybe they aren't canon. Maybe whoever writes the script for these TV shows makes sure they don't mention these characters from the movies, because honestly, if I had seen Kale and I was Goku, I would have been like, she looked like Broly. You know what I'm saying? And I was waiting for him to say that when they in that episode yesterday, but he never mentioned it. So I'm just gonna assume that technically it's not canon, but it's canon to us because we've been introduced to it. It's all real. You can't take that away from us. And I would like to see Broly in this game, and Janemba, and yeah, just get those characters in there. Now, this one is going to be controversial. I know a lot of people don't care too much about these characters, but I do. I actually think that that was one of the best parts of the Dragon Ball universe, and these are the GT characters. Now, the reason I want to see GT characters is because for the last two freaking Dragon Ball games, which is Xenoverse 1 and 2, we have not gotten Baby Vegeta. And it ticks me off that they add the Great Ape form, but not the actual little playable character. Like, why is he being looked over? Baby Vegeta actually beat Goku. He reigned for like a year. And he's not getting any, like, put some respect on his name. You feel me? Like, he's one of the best villains that the Z fighters have ever seen. Nobody was able to beat him for a year. Goku had to die and come back. I think he died. Did he die? I can't really remember. Well, however it happened, he had to leave and come back. And then somebody to the King Kai, and he pulled his tail out, and then this is a new transformation. Like, Baby Vegeta actually won. No other Dragon Ball Z villain has done that. Nobody has beaten the Z Fighters. He was untouchable, and he won, and he's not getting any screen time. I'm actually ticked off. You know, like I'm getting re-angry. Like I don't know if that's a word, but I'm getting angry again. Like I can't believe they haven't given us Baby Vegeta. Like he's my favorite villain of all time throughout the entire Dragon Ball universe, and we can't get Baby Vegeta. Makes me want to cry. I'm gonna hold it in. But GT characters, you know, Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, Goku, Vegeta. I don't know. Even throw in the little guy. What's his name? Goten, the teenage Goten. You know that'd be so dope if we was finally able to get the teenage Goten. Dragon Ball FighterZ can do much. They can do a lot with this, and I'm not asking for them to do this within the core roster because there's not enough time. But DLC packs for sure, dude. If you guys drop a big ass GT DLC pack with Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, Goku, Gogeta, Baby, Super 17, Teen Goten, like, do you know how happy that would make the fans? Dude, everybody's gonna be ecstatic, man. If you guys start dropping packs that include at least 7 or 8 characters for like $25, like, that's still a lot of money, but God, $25 is a lot of money, but it's worth it. I think if you're a gamer, it's worth it. You're part of the FGC, it's worth it. Like players like Max is hands down probably, if they drop DLC packs with 8 characters in it and it's worth like $25, he's definitely gonna get it. Now the DLC pack I've heard of so far, I think it includes 8 characters, which is a really good sign, because that means that they are taking a turn from how fighting games are normally doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're actually adding more than 3 or 4 characters. Now, I don't know if that meant that in total, throughout the entire like season pass, there's only 8 characters, or if there's 8 characters in one DLC pack. If the latter is true, then that is fantastic. 8 characters for one DLC pack is $35. I think it should be at least $30 to $25. I don't think it should be $35 because that's almost jacking it up way too far. That's 50% of the initial game price. And I don't think any digital content should be that much money unless it's literally adding on story mode to the game or something like that. So I don't know, 8 characters at what, $4, that's still gonna be like $32. So 8 characters at $3 a piece, that's like $27, I think. Am I doing my math right? 24. Yeah, 8 characters at $3 a piece will be perfectly fine. That works for me. But we don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they're gonna do. But yep, GT characters, just drop a huge GT pack, man. Pan, you know, like I actually like Pan, the little bitty girl. Like that's, you know, Gohan's daughter. I think they're bringing her to fruition in Super, but I would like to see her grown up version in Dragon Ball FighterZ. That'd be really cool because we don't have that many female characters. I know we're not gonna have that many female characters, and they need to spice it up. They need to add as many female characters as possible. So Khalifa, Kale, Pan, you know, what is the android that was just revealed? Android something. I don't know. Was it 21? Well, is she Android 21? 21. I think that's Android 21. She looks actually really cool. But make Android 21 playable, please. Not just story mode like Demigro or Mira in the second version when he went on Super Saiyan Blue Holiness or whatever you want to call it. Please make Android 21 playable because I really would like to see her in action. I just want to see if she'd be awesome. I want to see if they give her an awesome moveset, some good moves, supers, the whole 9. But I'm a fan of female characters, so any female character added in any game is gonna look cool to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, I probably shouldn't comment on those kind of characters. Anyways, moving on. These are core Dragon Ball Universe characters. Bardock, King Vegeta. I would really like to see King Vegeta make a return. I haven't seen him since Tenkaichi 3. At least I haven't paid attention to him enough. I haven't seen him in any other game, I don't think. So Bardock, King Vegeta, back to the movie characters, Cooler, Bojack, Zangia, Tapion, you know, the list goes on, man. And then even for Dragon Ball Super, give us Vegeta Blue. Give us Vegeta Blue, Zamasu, Goku Black, you know, all of these characters, man. This is one of the franchises that can have a video game add-on characters for a very long time, depending on how they do the core roster. Now, from what I hear, I think I was listening to Max. He said the core roster looks to be about 30 to 40 characters long, and that's not that bad. That's not all the characters we know, but there could be many more. You know, there could even be an Android pack. You guys drop an Android pack, like with like 5 or 6 androids. You know what I'm saying? If you guys give these packs themes, you guys can keep going. You know, Dragon Ball GT FighterZ Pass. You know, it's got about, I don't know, it's got Omega Shenron, Nova Shenron, Ice Shenron, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Pan, Adult Goten. You know, I don't really want to name all the Shenrons because those guys are a little irrelevant. What I liked Ocean is Shenron. She would have been cool to see. Baby Vegeta. Both forms. The one that's got like the little jetpack things on his back, or little whatever those things are coming out of his shoulders. That one actually looks the best to me. And then the other form, you know, the final big boy form when he was whooping ass. You know, like that guy would be really cool. So what is that? About 10, 11 characters in a GT pack at $3 a pop, $33. Every person that buys that, you guys are gonna get rich. Because I think FighterZ is going to do really well in terms of sales, because people love this art form. People love the visuals. So I think that's going to captivate the audience even more. So if you guys do $3 per character in each pack, man, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I wish I was a developer, bro. Like, I would do everything. All the fan service in the world. It'd be tits everywhere. It'd be butt, you know, like everything. Everything would be it'd just be kind of adulterated. I don't think everybody will be able to play it, but yeah, man, those are the characters. I just want them to go all out. I've been asking for this since Tenkaichi 3, because after Budokai Tenkaichi 3, things took a dive, and I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with that. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was the largest Dragon Ball video game roster we've ever had. It hands down. There is no debating this. That is the biggest roster, and I have yet to see a roster that surpasses Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and it's upsetting because why not go back? Why not look? Oob, even Oob. I forgot about Oob. Oh my God, how did I forget about Oob? Where is Majub? I'm tired of these are characters that are prime characters, man. Like, we saw Majub in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That would be fantastic if they bring back Majub, a character that we have been missing since Budokai Tenkaichi 3. No developer has added Majub or Baby Vegeta. I might add that, you know. Let's throw that in there, because I mean, Super 17 was much stronger than Baby Vegeta. He's been in almost all the games after Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I mean, let's not talk about that. We're not even gonna bring that up. You know, because Baby's possibly the single strongest character in the universe. So yeah, please, Bandai, put some respect on Baby's name, man. Give us a GT pack, give my man the power. You feel me? Give him the power he needs. He deserves. You know, give him some screen time. You feel me? Like I don't know. I don't understand where they get off adding Super 17 and not Baby Vegeta. That baffles me. Like, I'm getting angry again. I'm gonna go to another subject, but no. That's pretty much what I wanted to say about this video game. I am getting a little bit more interested because I'm thinking of the possibilities, which I know they're not going to reach unless they actually watch this video. If they watch this video, then maybe. Because once again, I'm not asking for these characters in the core roster. Drop DLC packs, themed DLC packs, an Android pack, a movie pack, a GT pack. You know, it's possible. It is most definitely possible. An old school pack. The old school pack would include, you know, people like Bardock or a King Vegeta. You know, people from the planet Vegeta that we aren't seeing anymore. You know, what's that girl's name? Fasha, that's her name. I mean, I know we don't know her much, but just something. Give us some themed DLC packs so we can be excited about it. Like, you know, I just keep thinking about the GT pack, because that one will withhold the most characters there could be in addition to this game. But I've ranted long enough. This video is almost 20 minutes. It shouldn't be. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get in the comment section and let me know if you guys are in favor of the themed DLC packs, because each DLC pack will add a fabulous amount of characters. So get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you give the video a like. And you know what else to do. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys a little later. Peace.